Taking a closer look at stories making overseas news, we're going to turn to Laura Board, our correspondent in the Deal's London newsroom. Laura?
Morning, John. I have to say it's all doom and gloom here in Europe today. We've had producer price index figures from the European Commission statistics arm. It's looking bad. In the Eurozone in October, prices were down 0.5% month on month, 1.4% on the year. That's far worse than expected, and of course raises concerns that the Eurozone may be about to enter a prolonged period of deflation, which the European Central Bank obviously would be very worried about. In the corporate scene, Tinto has held an investor presentation. It doesn't seem to have gone down that well with shareholders. Its shares are down, other mining stocks have fallen with it. That's of course partly because of fears of what will happen in the US when the Fed eventually pares back its bond buying program. But nevertheless, the presentation today was a message of cost cuts, of retrenchment. Rio is cutting its capital expenditure 20% each year. By 2015, the figure will have fallen to 8 billion. It will be down to 11 billion last year. I think people are ready for more positive news in the resources sector. That didn't happen today. ThyssenKrupp, the German manufacturing company and industrial conglomerate, has pulled off a very large share sale. It's increased the number of stock in issue by about 10%. It's sold 1.2 billion of shares. It's had to price the shares at a discount of about 11% to its undisturbed share price on Friday. It's had to sell these shares largely because it's been unable to shift assets that it wanted to, including the Brazilian part of its Steel Americas unit. It's also had to buy back operations from Outokumpu of Finland after that company hit a problem with its restructuring and decided it was better to sell those assets back when it was unable to find another buyer. The Nikkei in Japan closed up, a rare positive in today's markets. It's up 0.6%. There's a bit of excitement that the Bank of Japan is going to introduce some new stimulus measures to the economy. The Hang Seng, however, down 0.53%. Back to you, John.
Thank you very much, Laura. That was Laura Board for the Deal in London.